for more details that are now coming in, more updates, a crew member has been rescued by American forces while search and rescue operations continue for the second Aviator, whose status remains unknown as of now. US officials now confirm that one of the two crew members from the downed F-15E Strike Eagle fighter jet has been successfully rescued during a high-risk search and rescue operation over Iran. However, the search continues for the second Aviator, whose status remains unknown. General Sudhakar, if found by the Iranian people, the second fighter pilot, are there any chances that Iran will leave him alive?
No, good, brilliant question, I must say. You see, there is wisdom in capturing a prisoner of war and keeping him alive. It is only then the intelligence breakthroughs can be made. They will get to know the force level, who's where, what kind of weapon systems, what is the strategic level. We have been hearing that there is a significant depletion of the interceptors, Tomahawk missiles, and Patriot missiles. They're relocating or replenishing from South Korea, Australia, Japan. So all these things will, if you start interrogating or questioning a PW, he will be able to part with lots of informations. And the conflict is all about joining the dots. This is the information warfare domain. Second thing is they will also play as per the international rule. Every conflict, every war has got some kind of principles, rules and regulations, humanitarian laws, which are supposed to be implemented by the warring factions or the warring stakeholders. So in the instant case, they would do well to respect the international law. And if they don't, then they will be inviting lots of flack and also retribution from the Western media and also the Western alliances. Last but not the least, Kriti, as per me, what I learned from the open source now, I think there is a foreign platform I was watching. Most probably, the second pilot has already been captured by the Iranians, IRGC.
Yes.
And there is a special force column, there is a module, small team of USA, which is already encountering. There is an intense clash being reported. I don't know whether it is true or false, but this is what I learned from one of the platforms, that they have come face to face, and the US forces have met with a kind of a very intense clash. I am given to understand that the US forces have already had some fatal casualties and injuries.
Yes.
This needs to be corroborated. I am not very sure. Back to you, please.
Yes, of course, there were reports of one pilot being captured, but a follow-up question, Sudhakarji, given that these are fighter pilots, they are most likely not going to reveal any information to the enemy. And given that's the case, it's most likely that Iran is going to shoot down this pilot. And if that happens, what does that mean for the United States?
It's a loss of face. Like my distinguished co-panelist, Mr. Vinod, he brought out. You see, America keeps on thumping the chest and keeps boasting about its air supremacy, air power, the missile power, the state-of-the-art technology. And now it is being it is being subjected to test and scrutiny. How powerful are they? Despite the air supremacy, they have been brought on the knees. It's just a matter of time, Kriti. Let me tell you, I have been repeatedly telling through your channel, multiple channels. They have actually triggered such kind of a backlash from Iran. They have to pack their baggage and they will be kicked out, like it happened in Vietnam. I don't take the reference of Afghanistan, because Afghanistan, they left in a non-military manner as a superpower. But Vietnam, they were virtually kicked out by the communists, be it the Vietnamese themselves or the Chinese. They had no way, no room, no maneuvering space. Although they tried out every possible thing, carpet bombing. In the instant case, they may not do carpet bombing, but definitely they've started the process of scorching the earth. Scorching the earth meaning they will target, you will have food, you shelter, and all the resources are being targeted. The civilian assets are being decimated in past 48 to 96 hours. I was reading a report that all kinds of, important civilian establishments and assets. Cancer Institute has been totally brought down, it has been raised to the ground. So, such a steel industry, yes, steel industry, it actually enhances the military capability, it contributes towards that. But the civilian establishment should not be actually as per the military law and humanitarian law. They should not be. Healthcare centers and such like things should not be targeted. It
Yeah.
sets a wrong precedent, and tit for tat will go on. If they hit one civilian institute, what these people, Iranians, will do, they will hit the data center cooling process that I was referring to a couple of days back.
Yes.
There is a cooling segment in data center. If they hit that, all the data centers will be off, and all Google, Facebook, everything will go dark.
Yes. Okay. Let's